welcome to the live stream. I am so excited to be here with you today. Okay, welcome, 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 welcome. How is your weekend going? Over here, it's raining. It's a wet Sunday. So I thought, why not discuss something relatable actually? Something most persons are going through. Well, yeah. Most YouTubers are actually going through it actually. So that's what we'll be talking about today. How to stay motivated when you're not feeling it anymore. Like you do not feel like continuing, you do not feel like going on, you are not seeing the progress, you're not seeing the growth. Um, yeah, basically that's what we'll be talking about today. So, welcome. If you are just joining in my live, you're very much welcome. Please do well to drop a drop a like. It's your girl, Favor Chinazo, here again. So, I am about to drop a poll. I want to drop a poll. Um, I'd like you to comment or, click on which one you think it is. Yeah. So today we are diving into something that almost all YouTubers deal with, both big, small, and if you see noted some things down, so don't miss out any points, okay? So we are going to be very realistic. Staying motivated on YouTube is very, very difficult, to be very honest. Like, it's not easy, to be very frank, especially when the growth is slow. It is not easy at all. Yes. And that's what we'll be talking about today. How do we stay motivated? And I also like to hear your thoughts on how you stay motivated, or have you ever been unmotivated on continuing, in your YouTube channel? Was there a time where you feel like, oh, I can't go on? I think I would stop here. You get so. Please share your thoughts. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live video. I hope you guys enjoy it here. I'll try to make it as engaging and fun as I can. Welcome to my live video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so there are some days when you would wake up very energetic, you are gingered, you have that vibe of ready to create content and go as far as you like. There are days like that. And there are also days when you'd be like, oh, I'm not in the mood to do anything today. I'm not in the mood to create any content. I'm not in the mood to do anything. There are days like that. So we're talking about how to deal with those days. And most of the time, when you feel motivated, is as regard to seeing slow growth or slow progress. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that. And how do you guys usually feel, deal with being unmotivated to do anything? How do you how do you guys go about it? How do you guys go about it? I would like to know. Welcome to my live channel, my live video rather. Welcome. Oh my god, what am I saying? Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Please drop the like, share your likes, please. Let's get this video liked. Enough likes. So yeah, as I was saying, how do you deal with demotivation? Like when you are not motivated to do anything, to create any content, especially with the way you are seeing, like you're not getting what you expect, you're not seeing the growth that you expect. I personally do feel that way, honestly. Most of the time I feel that way, but a few things have helped, helped me stay motivated, regardless of the fact that the progress is not seen, or you're not seeing as much progress, or you're not growing as much as you want. Have you experienced burnout before? Like you created content back to back, back to back, back to back, and then you didn't see anything to show for it, and then you are tired and you feel like, in fact, I think that's it. I cannot continue. I am not going to continue. How do you deal with such situations? Like, do you feel the same way? Have you felt the same way? Do you know? So let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Drop your comments below. Let us converse. Let's communicate. Let's communicate. I'm trying out different filters. I don't like anyone. Okay. Let's communicate, guys. Let's communicate. Let's share our thoughts. Tell me, what do you think? How do you deal with being unmotivated? Okay. One of the first things that I do when I feel unmotivated is to break down big tasks. Like if I have videos to create, if I have contents to make for the week. Aside from YouTube, I also run a side hustle. I have a side hustle, side business. And then I also work and I have my personal life. So sometimes it can get overwhelming. Yes. In fact, I might be lagging behind on so many things. So what I tend to do is to break down these tasks into smaller bits. So I would dedicate a day for each thing. Like, and then I also schedule my posts. So for Instagram, instead of having to go online all the time, I schedule my posts. I would on one of my Instagram pages, I have scheduled posts for at least the next 5 days. So if I don't go online, my Instagram page does not suffer for it. Okay. And then another thing I do is to take a day off. Yes. Body no be firewood. So I try to take a day off. I try to designate a day and I'm like, okay, today is for resting. And I try not to put myself under pressure, to be honest, because when you think about it, when you are putting yourself under pressure, it gets difficult, it gets hard, you'd get demotivated, unmotivated in anyone. So you just get tired and you would not want to continue. So when I have big projects or I have big tasks to run, I basically tend to break them into smaller bits and I plan ahead. Like most of the time, I plan my content ahead. But a few times I just go with the flow. Like today, I had time. I have like an hour and it's raining. I was supposed to go out, but because it's raining and I felt like, oh, okay, why not go live? Let's discuss. Let me chat with my community. Let me share my thoughts with you guys. So why not? So I decided to go on this live. I basically try not to take things too seriously, like put all my eggs in one basket, try to, this thing must work by fire by force. No, I basically enjoy creating content. I enjoy speaking into the camera. I enjoy sharing knowledge. I enjoy making research. Like I said, if you see me looking at my phone, I am um taking out points that I've jotted down so I do not forget, you know. So I enjoy all of these things, and so I try not to put myself under pressure. That is why I have so many things at hand. So if one does not work, I always, fall back to the other. But I enjoy doing everything that I do. So I try not to, you know, expect so much or appoint myself so that I do not become disappointed. So that helps as well, Um, another idea could be to um set small achievable goals. Yeah, like when if you have a goal of reaching probably 1,000 subscribers, you can make it smaller. If it will take you, if you need extra 200 subscribers to get to 1,000, you can make it smaller. You can say probably you would reach 800 subscribers in the next 3 to 5 months, that makes it achievable. But if you are giving yourself a huge expectation, it will be very difficult for you to meet up. In fact, you'll be under pressure. And then when it's getting close to the time where you gave yourself that target or the goal and you do not reach it, it becomes like a problem. You become discouraged, like you do not want to go on, you just stop. So if you have a target of meeting um 4,000 watch hours, you can start small. If you are still at 50, make it a goal to get to 100, make it a goal to get to 200, and progressively that way you'd reach your goals. So making your goals achievable and smaller would reduce the pressure on you. And then when you do not meet up the goals, you are not demotivated or unmotivated to continue. So be realistic, you know. Rome was not built in a day. There are many people who have been on YouTube for the longest time. Some have been on YouTube for 5 years, 6 years, and they have still not gotten up to 1,000 subscribers. I have seen channels like that. They are probably doing something wrong, but it doesn't mean that they do not want to get to 1,000 subscribers because they are consistent. They've been posting videos back to back. You would see channels with over 200 videos and less than 1,000 subscribers, and they've been on this channel. They've had this channel for over 5 years, but nothing to show for it. So some of these things can, make you unmotivated to continue. You'd just stop all of a sudden. So when you create small achievable goals, it's easier for you to, you know, achieve them, right? So setting big goals is not bad, but when it's at some point, it will seem as though they are unreachable. Like like I mentioned, if you say you are setting a goal of getting 2K subscribers in between now and January, it's not that it is impossible, but it's on being unrealistic, to be honest. Okay, so just break the goals into smaller bits. This would help you reach your goals soon enough, right? So I would also like to know your thoughts. How do you also deal with being unmotivated as well? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Please share them, share them, share them, share them. I'd like to hear your thoughts, guys. Let's chat in the comment section. Let's chat. Let's chat. Have you taken the poll? Please click on the poll. Let's see. Have you ever felt unmotivated to continue? Um, please drop a comment, drop a comment, drop your chat. Hello, Adabeke. Hi. Please drop the likes. Please, please, please. Let's drop some likes, please. We can do this. Yes. More likes would mean more people would join in, and this would mean a whole lot to me. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Um, Someone has taken a vote. Yeah, she said, Adabeke said yes. Practically everyone has felt, unmotivated on YouTube before. It's a no-brainer, to be honest, that you would say you have never felt unmotivated. It's a no-brainer because trust me, YouTube is not easy. YouTube is not easy. Anyone telling you that, oh, you come on YouTube and in less than 2 years you make it, the person is basically not telling you the truth. YouTube is not easy. And sometimes you would go through all the courses, do all the lessons, put everything that you have learned into practice, and you are still not seeing the work. Yeah? You can get um one disappointed, one can get discouraged, one can get unmotivated to continue. So share your comments in the comment section. Let me know. Have you guys felt that way before? You know, please drop the likes. Let's take the likes to at least 10. We can do that now, right? We can. I trust that we can. I trust that we can. Hi, Adabiki. Thank you for joining in and thank you for taking the vote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's continue our discussion. So I have mentioned two things: breaking big tasks into smaller tasks, breaking your goals, making your goals smaller and achievable. If you have a goal, try to reduce it or make it smaller so that it is something that you can achieve. Okay. Hmm. So the third tip I have written down is to change your environment. Yeah, sometimes your environment can have a huge effect on your motivation level. Like your the environment could contribute to it. Probably you are in an environment, your house, and everywhere is clustered up. That can affect you, to be very honest. Having a clean, cleared out area can help with your brains, when you just basically um sometimes you say there's creative block. Yes, that's it. So but when you take out time, probably you do some cleaning, clean up your house, arrange your um environment, make everywhere clean, it can help with the creative block happening. Like when you are in a very clean environment, it actually helps, trust me. And then you can decide to go to a place that is very calm and quiet. It would also help you to reminisce on why you started this journey in the first place, because we're talking about being unmotivated to continue. Yeah. So one thing you can do is to change environment, either your immediate environment or you go somewhere else. Either of the two options work. Basically, changing environment. This would help to set your brain in the right mindset, set your brain in the right direction. You can take walks, yes, to clear your head. You can listen to calming songs to clear your head, yes. If you are in a messy space, it can make your brain messy. It can affect your mood. You just become unmotivated. You would just not have any form of motivation at all. So, changing environments can go a long way in setting your brain, in the right mindset and the right direction as regards to being unmotivated to create content, to continue on YouTube, because you are probably discouraged by the growth or the progress and you are not seeing what you're expecting. Okay, so that's the third tip. Now try to change your environment. Well, the fourth tip I have on my list is to find your why. Yes. So remind yourself why you are doing what you are doing in the first place. If in the first place you started YouTube because you want to make money, let's be honest, you'll be disappointed. You would not be as motivated as someone who started YouTube because they enjoy creating content, because they enjoy sharing information, because they enjoy doing research, because they enjoy being a YouTuber. Okay, not because you are looking out for on YouTube trying to make YouTube a source of income, regardless of the fact that most YouTubers would also like to get paycheck. In my last live video, I also mentioned this. Most YouTubers look out for when they become monetized. I personally, look out for when I become monetized as well. But up until when the monetization comes, why would you continue creating the content? Do you love creating content? Do you enjoy learning new things? Do you enjoy sharing information? If your type of content is vlogs, do you enjoy making this kind of videos? Is it something that if you do not do, in fact, if they take out the monetary aspect of YouTube, would you continue doing it? Now that's the question. If you see that YouTube has stopped the monetization aspect, would you continue creating content? Would you continue making vlogs? Would you continue sharing this information? Do you understand? So when you ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I, sharing this information? Why am I making these videos? Why am I doing this? Do you enjoy entertaining people? Do you enjoy um, getting attention? You personally just like the attention that comes from people watching your life, people learning about your lifestyle, people who, just the fact that people are watching you, you enjoy that attention. And that's your own reason, okay? It's not a bad thing, to be honest. But when you are creating content and the monetary part of it is not yet achieved, you could lose the motivation that you once had at the beginning of creating the content. So you want to take time to reflect, take a moment to reflect, why did you start this in the first place? Why did you become a YouTuber in the first place? Okay. um Hi, welcome to my live video. If you are just joining in, please drop a like and you are welcome. So we are talking about how one can deal with being unmotivated on YouTube, okay? So you can take a moment to do a self-evaluation, reflect on what keeps you going, why you started in the first place. Is it your career, your project, or a personal goal? So knowing the deeper meaning behind it can, move you to become motivated again, can motivate you to continue going. All right. So have these four tips are very, very important. Let's do a recap. So I said break task into smaller bits. That's one. And then set small achievable goals. That's two. And then I also mentioned changing your environment, and then find your why. So those four things are very, very important to help you keep going, like to stay motivated. Okay, so what do you think causes your own lack of motivation? I would like to hear. I'll take a pause and get comments. What do you think causes your own lack of motivation? Personally, I would say environment, to be honest, or two things actually. Environment, probably my area is clustered up, or my environment is clustered up. So what I tend to do is to clean up my environment, take a walk. Yes, I try to take a walk as often as possible. If you have seen my how to lose weight video, you see that I'm a sojourner. I dey match go anywhere. I be soldier. So I enjoy taking walks, and I think that helps. But my environment, when I feel like the environment is clustered up, I tend to be unmotivated to create content to continue. But what I do is to clean up, clean my environment, reduce my goals into, achievable, small, achievable goals. When I first started, I was like, oh, in 6 months, I would have 1,000 subscribers. Boo, boo. My dears, that's a big bill, bill. Bill. That's what they call it. So I had to reduce my goals. I had to make it smaller. Like, you know, what smaller thing can I do? So I started 500 subscribers, 600 subscribers, 700 subscribers, and now the goal is 800 subscribers. Hopefully, we get there after this life because it has been dragging, dragging. So, but all the same, we'll still keep going. We'll keep going, regardless of how slow the growth is. But I see the growth, and I thank you all for your support so far. It wouldn't have been possible without your help. So thank you for watching my videos. Okay. So we have talked about the practical tips to stay motivated. Now, how about overcoming mental blocks? Like, the situation whereby you want to create a content, you are ready to create content, you have set the ring light, you have set the camera, everything is ready, but you are still thinking, what content do I post? I don't even know what to post. You are confused as regards to what to post. That's mental um, block. Okay. Now, one of the things that would help one create content without, mental block is to avoid the fear of failure. So one of the things that we always look out for as YouTubers, as small YouTubers, is topics that we think that will blow. Do you understand? Like when you're like, let me go and look for a YouTuber in my niche, a big YouTuber in my niche, and talk about something that is popular, that is going viral on his or her page. When you look out for it and you're like, this should do well, should push my videos, you'll be surprised that that thing will not do anything. So the one that is really popular now for people who talk about YouTube growth is um, 10 settings or 5 settings or 7 settings that you should turn on to get views. And practically every one of them is talking about the same thing. There's really no new setting that YouTube has brought that they are talking about. So sometimes one would be scared of failure because they do not know which one would go viral. They are like, I want something that would go viral. I want something that would get people watching. I want something that gets me the watch hours that I desire. So that fear of failure could, affect one's mental capacity when you are about to create content. That's when you hear mental blocks. Now, what one should have in mind is that failure is bound to happen. As a human, you are imperfect, so you would definitely fail. So that fear of failure is what you should work on completely. Hmm? So failure is part of the process. Every successful person that you have seen today have failed. Many of these YouTubers that you have seen have failed. I'll use a perfect example of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is like the biggest YouTuber right now all over the world. And he always grants interviews. You will hear him say that you have not even started if you have not posted up to 100 videos. Now, after you have posted 100 videos, then you come back and we talk. So he also started like that, and at the beginning, he didn't get successful. It was over time he mastered his craft. He learned what would be what will move, what people are interested in. He learned it over on the job when you hear learning on the job. So that was exactly what he did. And he was able to master the craft of being a good YouTuber. So he also faced failure. So there is literally no human being that is successful now that will tell you that they have never failed in life. So when we think about that, fear of failure would go away, it disappear. Trust me. So failure is part of success. There is no successful person that will tell you he has never failed, even at business, at family life, at and childbearing, personal lives, even YouTube. Failure is inevitable, especially as imperfect humans. Okay, so do not allow fear of failure to hinder your growth, to stop you from creating content on YouTube, right? So instead of focusing on the failures you might um, encounter, try not why not speak positively, okay? Speak to yourself positively, like, oh yes, I see the growth I am making. Nobody is stagnant. Let's be very honest. Regardless of the fact that you feel like the progress is slow, but there is progress. So focus on the good. Do not focus on the one that is not happening. Focus on the one that is happening at the moment. Okay, that would help you not be focused on failure or fear of failure. What if I fail? What if I post all of these videos and nobody watches it? But you have posted a few previously and people have watched it. Do you understand? So you just have to continue. Be your own motivator. Give yourself some pep talks that encourage yourself. You are doing well. Give yourself a pat at the back when you see small progresses, when you see small achievements, small milestones that you have made. Celebrate them. Focus on the good, focus on the achievements, no matter how small. Focus on it. Do not focus on the failures, do not focus on the mistakes. you know Give yourself a talk. Have a positive self talk. Speak to yourself that, why will I want to stop now? Why will I want to stop now with the small, small progress I have seen? Those small, small progress, many people do not see it. Many people are not having it, but you're having it. So why not um, focus on that? Okay? Focus on the small, small progress you are seeing. So do not give yourself negative self talks. Don't say, oh, someone else did this and I am still here. Someone else started YouTube 3 months ago and I'm still here. I actually used to do that, but I have come to the realization that just um, makes me unmotivated to continue. I get discouraged with that kind of mindset. So when I focus on my own milestones, the achievements, the small achievements I have made, this helps me to keep going. Okay? So I'd also like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about fear of failure? Do you think it affects one mentally or it actually helps you? Different strokes for different folks. So it could be a hindrance to some people's progress. So it could be something that makes them unmotivated, and it could be something that makes you motivated to continue. So let me hear your thoughts. What do you think about fear of failure on YouTube? Does it affect you negatively? Let me hear your thoughts, guys. Welcome to my live video. Please drop a like and a comment to be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, how about building a long-term motivation? We are talking about, oh, yes, I'm motivated today, I'm motivated tomorrow. What if in the long run, after 6 months, you're like, I'm tired? Because I've seen channels who have accumulated so many subscribers, so many views, and I feel like they are even making money already. And for the past 6 months, nothing has happened to them. They are still very much alive, they are healthy, but for the past 6 months, they've really not been posting. they've really not been creating content. Fatigue has set in. Stay motivated even in the midst of that, like long term. How? I personally feel like having an accountability partner helps. When you have someone who is always there to give you the pep talks, to encourage you to keep going, to hold you by the hand. If you have not posted in 1 week, the person will call you, come, what's up? Why have you not posted? Kind of thing. So it could do, it helps you to stay motivated. It helps you not to give up. It helps you to continue on the journey of growth. So, building motivation is not a quick fix rather. You have to be consistent. You cannot be motivated today and then you are unmotivated tomorrow. You have to continuously build your motivation to continue creating content on YouTube, especially when that growth is not happening. The expected growth is not happening. So you need to continue to build your motivation. And I had already mentioned 4 tips on, that one can take to build their motivation. And then something that you do not want to affect you is fear of failure or negative self talk. And then you also want to have an accountability partner, someone who is rooting for you, someone who is always there to give you the ginger and the motivation that you need. It can be a friend, a family, your online community, anyone you are comfortable with. Please go ahead and get one. So I want to hear from you guys. What's the biggest things that stopped you from staying motivated? Any specific challenges you are facing right now? Let's chat in the comments. I'll be answering as many questions as I can. Um, YouTube is not easy, but we need to keep, you know, helping each other stay motivated, helping each other grow in this YouTube space. So I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section, of course. So, another thing would be to be kind to yourself, okay? You do not want to be harsh on yourself. If you take a rest, if you didn't post for 1 day, do not beat yourself up. If you didn't meet up your targets, do not beat yourself up. If you did not meet up your goals, do not beat yourself up. Having a rest is not bad, but what is bad is giving up. Okay, so you can have a rest, but giving up is where the problem is. All right, so that is why we have each other. So it's okay to rest and recharge when you need to, but it's not okay to give up. No, no, no. All right. So I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, I'll be going off pretty soon, and I hope this video is helpful to someone out there. I hope this video motivates someone. I hope this video helps someone who is unmotivated to continue on YouTube. All right. So thank you all for joining in my live video. Thank you for watching. Please drop your comments in the comment section. I would really love to have conversations with you. Share your thoughts, share your experiences, share, your burdens. I would happily reply all comments. So if you found this video helpful, please drop a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining my live stream. I'll see you next time on, I don't know when next I'll do a live stream, but I hope this was helpful to someone out there. All right. So if you have any suggestions on topics you'd like me to speak about, you'd like me to talk about, please do well to drop them in the comment sections as well. I really enjoy speaking into the camera like this, to be honest. But I would try to be, as consistent in creating this video, in going live rather. So thank you for tuning into my live session. I love being able to chat with you all, and have a wonderful day, and remember to stay motivated regardless of how the growth is. Okay. Love you. Bye.